If you've been going through a spiritual awakening after meeting a person who you fell deeply in love with and you wonder if this person is your twin flame, this video is for you. Hello, my name is Elena. I'm a feminine energy coach, and in this channel you learn everything about spirituality, love and relationships, self-healing, self-discovery, and so much more. And this series are dedicated to twin flames. I have a few videos up already about the twin flames, which I invite you to check it out. And I also have a free masterclass and a free quiz that you can take that can help you to identify whether you are a twin flame or not. My intention with this series is to shed more light to this phenomenon because there's so much misinformation that exists around twin flames, and this is such a polarizing topic. And my intention is to really help, especially women, to go through identifying whether they're in twin flame relationship or they met somebody who's a karmic connection, who's taking them through this trauma bond. And I don't want women to waste their time obsessing about this person and stopping their own growth and their own evolution. So in this video, I want to share with you stages that the twin flames go through so you can identify whether they are something that you're going through as well. Again, my intention is to shed more light into this topic, and at the end of the day, you have to listen to your heart. Only you would know whether you're in a true twin flame relationship or not. Follow your intuition, follow your discernment in listening to this video or other videos on this topic. Really listen to your heart. And if you are continue to be confused, I invite you to book a session with me where I can help you identify what kind of relationship you're going through, and most importantly, help you heal. So the twin flames, who are they? Just to remind you, they are the halves of the same soul. Twin flames share the same soul. This is different from soulmates. Soulmates coming from the same soul family, but the twin flames come from the same soul, same monad, same oversoul. They share the same frequency, the same vibration, the same color, the same sound. They have instant recognition at a soul level of each other when they meet. This is what people say, love at first sight. It's very common for twin flames, and they come together and they, at the soul level, recognize each other. They feel like when they're together, they feel like they're home, and they go through this accelerated personal growth. They become the best version of themselves. They go through this bubble phase where they are just so much in love with each other. They want to scream on top of the lungs on every corner how much they love, how much they feel awake, how much they feel alive, how much just life is such a beautiful experience because they finally met their counterpart. And twin flames, my understanding of it, what I feel intuitively about twin flames, they're not as common as people think. There's only a very small percentage of twin flames reincarnated on the planet right now, and it's by design, because if they come from the same soul, why would they want to? They already in union in the high dimensions, and they decide to come on this planet to be a catalyst to what's going on the planet right now with the whole paradigm shift and really anchor the blueprint of unconditional love. So for the most part, twin flames don't really have a lot of experiences of being on a planet at the same time in the same reincarnation. So it's a very unique experience when you meet your twin flame to be together in a physical reality. So of course, you want to experience yourself not just at a soul level, but physically. You have such magnetism and chemistry and passion and love like you've never experienced before. This is, you just magnetize to each other and you love being in each other's company. There's an emotional connection, there's an intimacy at all the levels, and you just feel so much in love with this person. You're in this like bubble phase. So the first stage is really to go through a recognition, then to go through a bubble phase, and then go through awakening. And awakening comes with two sides. Right? You can come to awakening and understanding, oh my God, there's so much more to me. I'm this divine being having a human experience. I have this dual nature. I now have, I understand that I have a feminine and a masculine part to me, and this is my twin flame, but my soul, you actually meet your own soul. So of course, there's this bubble, like the bubble phase, where you feel like there's this observer, there's some third party, like you're in this love triangle between you, your twin flame, and your soul. The director of your movie who orchestrates the whole reality for you, and you feel so elevated. You just feel so magnetic, elevated. You start releasing your ego, you start releasing your attachments, your addiction, you become your best version. But the next phase is that twin flames also trigger each other. If they're showing all the amazing things to each other, their gifts, their strength, their opportunities, they also show each other as their traumas, their fears, their insecurities. And for the most part, the biggest insecurities is the feelings that they don't deserve love. They trigger each other's wounded inner child within them is being triggered when they meet each other. Everything that they face, and usually twin flames, they take very complicated lineages. They go into the families with DNAs and experiences, yes, gifts, abilities, opportunities, skills, all of it, but also traumas, also curses, also challenges. They choose these families through which they can grow, through which they can evolve, through which they can go through alchemy for themselves, for evolution of the soul, and of course for humanity. That's the biggest mission of the twin flames, to help humanity. When they come together, they change the fabric of reality around them. That's how special they are. I do believe they're special, and I'm not saying that to inflate anyone's ego. And if you're a real twin flame, I know you're not inflating your ego for this. You're actually very humble, and you know that this journey is for your soul, for evolution of your soul, that nobody's gonna give you a medal for this, nobody's gonna clap for you, nobody's gonna put you on a pedestal. You're doing this in silence, you're doing this in solitude, you're going through this journey, this excruciatingly painful journey, because after this bubble phase, after this moments, you go through dark night of the soul. You go through awakening and dark night of the soul, where you go through ego death, when all of the things that are not true, not your authentic true self, you have to release them, you have to let them go, and you go through this purge. And this is where twin flames separate. Every twin flame go through separation period, and it's by design, because they have to go through their own maturity, through their own healing, through their own ascension, independently of each other. They create this scenario. And of course, at a human level, if you're going through a separation of your twin flame, you know how painful this could be, excruciatingly painful. But you sign up for this. There's beauty in this, and I hope you can find beauty in this experience. And thank your twin flame for triggering you into awakening, for showing you, for mirroring to you what your limitations are, because you are here on this journey. We all are, whether you were met with twin flame or not. We're all here on a journey of self-discovery, self-healing, self-love, and unity within, of our divine feminine and divine masculine within, of our human and our God self, of that divine self, our higher self within, of our light and our dark within. It's all of it. The journey is within, and a twin flame is the best. God could use twin flame as the best catalyst for awakening and healing. Nothing can work as much as twin flame. But also, if you met someone who's a more of a trauma bound karmic relationship that can also trigger you into awakening, one day you're gonna thank this person for triggering this to you, and you go on a self-healing, self-discovery journey, just like a twin flame. And then you'll know, when you're gonna look at this in the hindsight, when you'll heal, you'll know whether this person you are right now thinking your twin flame, whether they're real or not. And how you'll know? Because you're gonna have so much unconditional love for this person. You're gonna grow through this experience. Through that separation, when you go through separation, you grow so much. You're just on accelerated growth path. You jump timelines. You realize something within you at a level that other people can take lifetimes. You can experience growth within a year like people could experience in lifetimes and lifetimes. You are an advanced soul having this human experience. If you're a twin flame, you're a very evolved soul, angelic being reincarnated on this planet at this time. Again, this is not to inflate your ego, and you know it. I know you know it. If you're a real twin flame, you know that you're doing this for you, for evolution of your soul. And yeah, as a ripple effect, you'll change the dynamic, the fabric of reality around you. So that's the next phase of a separation. And then there's a unity again within you. And maybe someday your twin flame will come back, but only if they'll do their own healing, their own ascension, their own evolution, and they help each other. Twin flames feel each other. When they're both in pain, they're both in pain. When they're healing, when the divine feminine start healing and becoming this goddess, having all this self-love within herself, her twin flame will feel it. They will heal as well, because they're telepathic with each other. They're one being. They want being at the soul level. So whatever they're going through, when they're going through the separation and dark night of the soul and so much pain, they feel each other's pain. And sometimes your twin flames demons can have a field day with you. You may wake up in the morning in a great mood, and then you just all of a sudden start feeling so much pain because there's something going on with your twin flame. But you are the feminine. The feminine is so much wiser. The feminine goes first. She's the one who's gonna heal. And maybe you feel like, why me? But once you heal, you'll know what kind of alchemy you're gonna go through, what kind of queen and a goddess you're gonna become. When you're gonna turn this pain into power, you're gonna be unstoppable. You'll be a master of yourself, connected to the divine, Twin flames, another sign of twin flames, they always put you in an alignment. They put you in alignment, accelerated growth path. And a trauma bond, karmic relationship, they put you out of alignment. That's a good sign. What are you doing with yourself now? Are you obsessing about them, feeling sorry for yourself, following them, stalking them, chasing them? Or are you separating from them and going on your own journey and saying, you know what? I'm not gonna get myself in any triangles. I'm not gonna chase anybody. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna go within and heal myself. And I invite every single woman that goes through spiritual awakening, especially after meeting this person who you think is your twin flame, and chances are they're not. Chances are they're not, but I understand the story of a twin flame is so universal. We're all seeking for that one, the one, right? But the one you're really seeking is your own higher self. And you can connect now with your divine masculine at a higher dimension and not the physical person that is your twin flame. Start connecting with the divine masculine. He is your protector. He is your guide. He will always guide you in the right place. You're gonna be feeling so safe and so supported by this divine masculine essence, which is you. So I invite you to go through your own healing, and this is the next phase of the twin flame relationship, is that they trigger each other into their own journey of self-healing. And then if it meant for you to be in union, you will be. And maybe it'll be in a few years, maybe in a few decades. Twin flames, they don't follow the relationship blueprint, the standard relationship blueprint that exists on the planet. They don't just meet, date, get married, have kids. It's not a traditional relationship. It's a connection at the soul level, the most beautiful connection at the soul level. And yes, it could be romantic, and yes, it could be passionate, and yes, it could be spiritual, emotional, all of it. But the main reason for it is for you to go through your spiritual evolution, and that's what the twin flames are here for. And if you go through your own union within, you will go through the union with your twin flame. So I wish for all of us to find love within and really radiate this essence into the world. And this is how you're going to change the world, by changing you, evolving within you, investing in you, elevating you, becoming your best version of you, the divine feminine goddess that you're meant to be and were born to be. I hope you like this video. If you resonate with what I've shared, please comment below. If you have any questions, I'm going to create future videos to answer your most common questions. And please, if you need more guidance, download free masterclass, a free quiz, and my Divine Feminine Healing course. It has 13 lessons. 13 stands for Divine Feminine. I have 13 lessons, hours and hours of masterclasses, practices, all the things that will help you heal your feminine energy and become the goddess that you're meant to be. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.